So, as I sit here, we are 10 minutes away from the launch of the Sims 4 Life and Death Expansion Pack official reveal trailer. This is the GXSimmer. I am watching this trailer live as it happens. I'm not going live. You'll see this video after this trailer appears, but you're going to hear my live reaction as I watch this trailer. And the reason why I decided not to go live today is I didn't want to take a lot of views from The Sims, and also I woke up with sinus pressure and I look really puffy. So I decided not to go live because of that. But it's terrific. I'm hanging out in the chat with all kinds of Simmers from all over the world. And, you know, we're having a great time chatting it up. And the trailer will appear in 10 minutes. So the question is, what are we expecting here? What kind of reveals are we going to have in this trailer? What am I hoping for most of all? Well, one thing I really am hoping for most of all is improved deaths. I'd like to see people die better instead of just falling on the floor and dropping dead. I would also like to see funerals and wakes for our Sims. I really think that would be nice. I'd like to see more grieving happen. And some people want to see zombies. I'm not really crazy about zombies. I was never a Walking Dead fan, sorry. But to each their own. And if some people want to see zombies, then we may see zombies today. What are you hoping for the most? Let me know down in the comments. And were you surprised by today's trailer? Let me know in the comments as well. I'm also chatting with Just Among the Sims, KT, on Instagram as this is happening. And we're going back and forth on some of the things that we think. So be sure to check out her video on this trailer as well. I'm going to compare notes with KT later, see what she thought. So, 8 minutes to go. Ooh, this is exciting. Oh, the countdown screen is great. I love it. Grim sitting at the computer, waiting for the trailer. That's fantastic. They always come up with such inventive countdown screens. I absolutely love it. And as I'm watching this, I'm talking to KT from Just Among the Sims on Instagram. We're chatting back and forth. And the crow in the background. Wait a minute. There's a crow in the background. Does this mean we're getting birds as pets? At first glance, I really like the world. I love that there's new costumes. I like this relationship with the father and the daughter, and the tarot cards. I think that Sim Guru Bat designed these. These came out amazing. I think they came out really great. Such a great job with this. Yes! Love it. Death in bed with the soul leaving. Funerals? Love it. This is what I have wanted in The Sims. This is great. Yes, I'm happy about death. I will admit this. Totally. Absolutely love this. Wills, yes! This is bucket list. Love it. Uh-oh. This is great. I love it. More things for ghosts to do. This is terrific. Then you become a Reaper yourself. Okay. Okay. Aw. I love this trailer. This is great. Graveyards, finally. Proper graveyards. And you can put the pictures down. Yes. Aw, I love it. I love it. I love it. This is fantastic.
Strange. Thought he'd stay and master his ghostly powers. He did complete his unfinished business, though. Oh well, back to work. Who's next?
I love it. So there's a lot to dissect here. First of all, I think that this is a pack that all of us as Simmers have really wanted. I personally have always wanted to see more ways to send our Sims off into the netherworld, so to speak. And just as I was recording this, the blog post came out, and I want to point out a few things on the blog post, such as this. Now, the first thing I'd like to say is I love the world. The world looks absolutely amazing. The name of the world is Ravenwood. There are three distinct neighborhoods, which are Crow's Crossing, Whispering Glen, and Morningvale. I like the way that this reminds me of the Sims 3 festivals in a way, where you had the fountain in the center and then you had the areas in the festival where people could gather and such. But there was something else I did not see until the blog post came out, and that was two distinctive careers. Not only can you join the Grim Reaper career, but you can be an undertaker, okay? That's mortician. You can basically be a grave digger all the way up to embalming a body. So kind of morbid, but also kind of cool, because this is a real career in life. I do know a mortician in real life. They do very well for themselves, and this may be a career path for people to follow. I wouldn't be one of them, but you might be. And if you are, more power to you. I think it's a fantastic career. And a rewarding and honorable career as well, I'd like to add. But let me get back to this, is that there are a lot of layers here. This does not seem like a pack I would basically just run through in a day. I love the idea that there is so much involvement in this. They've really taken a lot of feedback from the community and they've applied it here. And I think that this is something really fantastic. I also love the idea of the improved eulogies, because right now the way eulogies are done in the Sims 4 do not work very well. You put the urn in your inventory, you click on it, you can do a eulogy, and you're lucky if someone listens. But now this has more heart to it. You're actually going to have a whole event that will be surrounded around the passing of your loved ones. And I think that is just fantastic. I also love the idea of graveyards. I made a little graveyard in the Sims 4. I will move them all into the graveyard that comes with this pack. I've got to say that they've really done a great job. And if you want to see more about some of the features listed, I didn't list them all because I didn't want to ruin this for you. But there's really a lot of great things about this pack that are coming. So check out the blog post on the Sims website. I'll put the link in the description so you can read it. There's so much to this pack, so I think you're not going to be disappointed when it comes out. And also, if you do have ghosts hanging around, I would like to see more things for ghosts to do. And I like the idea of this involved Grim Reaper career. I think that helping Sims on their journey to the afterlife is terrific. I like the way that they die in the bed. That's sweet. That's touching. That actually, got me a little teary-eyed. I'm not going to lie. But overall, I think it's really fantastic in what they have in store for us. I think this is a long overdue expansion pack. I really think that the proactiveness that the Sims team is taking is excellent. They're listening to the community. They're delivering to the community. And for that, I've got to give them a huge thumbs up. Which is why I'm not calling this episode Sims team, what the hell are you doing? There's not a lot I can say lately that they're doing wrong. But overall, we need to see what happens when this pack comes out. You know, what we all say, this is wonderful, this is terrific, when the reveal comes out and then the pack arrives and there may be some issues. I'm hoping that the QA team really goes through this with a fine-tooth comb, just like they did with Lovestruck. I do think Lovestruck came out with, you know, some bugs, but not monumental game-breaking bugs. The Cupid's Corner thing, yeah, that was pretty bad, but they were able to kind of get that fixed quickly. I haven't really had any issues with Cupid's Corner. I haven't used it much, but I haven't had many issues with it overall. And I think that Lovestruck came out as a good pack overall. But this pack seems to have answered a lot of questions from Simmers about meat and potatoes, more gameplay, more substance. I like the way that they have the underlying layers that work. But a lot of Simmers do want to see the meat and potatoes, the actual gameplay, which is a big thing for me too. And this answers the question, how can we give our Sims better deaths? Well, the answer is Life and Death. So let me know in the comments, are you going to pick up Life and Death? Are you going to pre-order Life and Death? I'd love to hear what you have to think. Also, join me and KT from Just a Mom That Sims when we go live on the Sims4 Developer Deep Dive. We're going to compare notes from our previous videos and also talk about the Developer Deep Dive in depth. So I hope you join us live for that. That's going to be terrific, and you can find that on the GXSimmer channel. Until then, this is Jen, the GXSimmer. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing. All of that helps the little channel to grow. I thank you profusely. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Sims team, you knocked it out of the ballpark.